Hi, welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time watching one of my videos, thank you so much for stopping by. Hope everyone's having a good day. My name is Daniel, and in today's video, I wanted to talk about other skin products, things that I use to make sure that my skin is cleaned and ready before I change my appliance and put a new one on. So yeah, let's go ahead and just get into it. There's two products that I wanted to talk about, the ones that I use, I've been using for a number of months now. And they're both very important, and there's different variations of these products, in other forms, meaning that, there's pads, there's sprays, there's powders, there's a bunch of things that people use for kind of the same thing. But so basically, the first thing I wanted to go over is an adhesive remover pad. So basically, these are used to help with removing of your appliance, to help kind of break that adhesive so it's not so harsh on your skin. To be honest with you, I used to use them as I was pulling the appliance off of me. I would, help to kind of, like I said, break away the adhesive from my skin, and it worked, but in a previous video I talked about the pain of having hair and pulling that off and what that kind of feels like. So that's supposed to help kind of with that, I guess. But I don't feel like I use it so much as in that way as I'm removing the adhesive, the appliance off of my body. I tend to use it more once I've removed the appliance and I'm cleaning up. I remove any stool that's maybe pancaked on or whatever, but I then will use the after I've washed with soap and water, once I've done my routine, my skin's, I use the adhesive remover just to make sure to kind of go around again, around my stoma, the skin area, to make sure I removed as much as possible any sticky residue. This will help remove that, helps break it up, so you can either pull it off of your skin or just wipe it off, whatever your process is. So I use this pretty early in the process when I'm removing my appliance. It's super easy to use these pads, as opposed to a spray or anything like that. For me anyways, I like the fact where I can just I tear them like this. Once I have all my stuff out and I'm getting ready, I prep it by opening them up, so when I'm ready for them, they're just open and I can just pull it out. I don't have to worry about using both hands to open it. They're already kind of open. I kind of just use one hand to pull it out. So that's that. I only use two of them. In a box there's 100 of these, so there's quite a bit in here. I have this thing full, and then I have like an extra one in there, so they last a while. Like I said, they're quick and easy. Just toss it in the trash when you're done. That's it. All right, the next thing is SurePrep. Oh, by the way, the adhesive remover is from a company called Medline, so I will put a link in the description of these two things, so you can go to, if you want to check it out. But the SurePrep, sometimes I forget to use this bad boy. So basically, and I like the color. I don't know, something about the color I like. So anyways, the SurePrep is pretty important, because it, right before I put on before I put the adhesive, which I went over in another video what adhesive I use. Before I put anything on my skin, you want to make sure, of course, it's clean, but you also want to make sure that it's dry, and so there's no moisture, so it sticks easily to your skin. This helps with that. This helps kind of dry your skin out. So what I will do is, once I've cleaned it and I'm prepping other things, I will wipe my skin area and let that dry naturally on its own. My nurse always told me, you do not fan. You never, even with your hand, you don't fan that area, because there's enough dust and particles and crap in the air, and all you're doing is just, you're just you're just throwing more crap at it. So you're really not supposed to do that. You just, as you're cleaning and wiping, you just let things dry, either by getting a napkin or naturally just letting it dry on its own. You do not fan it. We were raised, our mothers were like, blow on it, or whatever, or fan it. You don't do that, not in this case. So, but yeah, now this in particular SurePrep protective wipe, non-irritating. Okay, this is not supposed to cause any discomfort or pain, but it does. Okay, just the first thing it does when it hits your skin, usually for me on below my stoma area, that's where it burns the most. I think maybe I've had one time when it didn't sting, but every time it stings. It's a quick, simple little burn cessation. You won't die from it, obviously. It's very quick, it'll be over fast, but you do feel it. So I use 2 of them, like I said, around the ear before I apply any other product onto my skin, to make sure that the skin is dry. So yeah, these are pretty basic products, very simple in their use. Like I said, I know that there's other products that people use out there, sprays and like powders, and I probably just even other paths like this, but just maybe a different brand. Yeah, but like I said, I've been using this a while. I don't seem to have issues with my skin sticking to my skin. I used to in the beginning. I think that was more of not using the products correctly, or not drying my skin, just kind of wanting to rush through it to cover this thing up because it's just gross, especially in the beginning, just getting used to it. I'm much more comfortable now, so I don't feel like that as much. It's more just out of laziness when I get frustrated. But yeah, no, I mean, these products are useful, and like I said, just simple. I just like the fact that they're they're little. They come in these little boxes, and so and how I keep my supplies, in their case, it just makes it easier that they're in these nice little boxes. They probably have bigger boxes too, but I don't know. They work for me. So yeah, if you have any questions about them, let me know. Make a comment, like and subscribe if you feel the need. But I think that's it for this video. You guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next. Bye.